Hey, what's going on, people out there? Welcome to Let's Talk About Prophecy. And this is your host, the Dr. Kifa Israel. We are here live and on station, and we're happy to be where we need to be. It is a blessing to be here this evening. It is also a blessing to be alive. It is more than a blessing to be alive on this week. This is definitely a great weekend for us to be here on the broadcast and doing everything that needs to be done. We have been in chapter 70 of the book of Enoch. I don't know if any of you guys out there that are watching us for the very first time, if we have some first time watchers, I need you guys to let me know in the chat where you're watching from, who you are, and everything that you are doing. Okay. If you're first time watchers, let us know in the chat that you are that you're first time watchers here tonight. Again, we're going to be going into the book of Enoch, chapter number 70. I got a couple of things I want to address before we actually get into our program tonight. I want to thank everybody that's watching me over in South Africa. I want to thank the people that's watching us in Ghana, New Guinea, all the countries in the African continents and so on like that. We are trying to expand a little bit into the African continents and the different places, whatever, okay? And we want to be able to get with you on that. This is a new day. This is definitely a new day, and we are glad and we're happy and we're rejoicing in it. We got some codes that we're going to do in just a minute. So give me just about 5 minutes, people, and we're going to be back here with our program. What's going on in the world today? What's going on in your life today? Always remember Isaiah 54 and 17 lets us know that no weapon that is formed against us shall be able to prosper. For this is the heritage of the sons of God, and every tongue that rises up in condemnation shall be condemned. We are living in a world of changes, a world of discombobulation. Tonight, we are going to talk about what we call the luminaries. What are the luminaries? Well, I'm going to tell you what the luminaries are. The luminaries are the essence of our existence. They are the reason why we're living, the reason why we breathe, the reason why we talk, the reason why we have what we have. Oh, listen to me, oh, listener out there, oh, listener out there. Do you hear what I'm saying? We are in the middle of a spiritual warfare. And because we're in the middle of a spiritual warfare, all the soldiers need to be equipped. Some people need to understand and need to know that they're soldiers. Some people need to know the weapon that they're using. Oh, yeah, you got a weapon, all right. You sure as heck do. But guess what? You need to be educated on the weapon that you are using. For the very first time tonight, I know that there's some listeners out there that have not been with me. You hadn't been with me. I know you ain't been with me. But if you haven't been with me, why don't you put your name and your and where you're watching me from in the chat? Give me your name and give me your location. This is Dr. Kiefer Israel. Let's talk about prophecy. Yeah, man. I am chief apostle in the body of Messiah. I am Archbishop to Kingdom Building Institute, and I am the founder and chancellor of our master class of prophecy. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. We'll get deep into that later. Some of y'all that want to know about what's really going on in the world of prophecy. I'm jumping up and down because I'm alive tonight. I don't know about you, but guess what? I feel good. James Brown said it better than anybody. He said, I feel good and I know that I could. You know it? Well, guess what? In the spirit realm, I'm saying I feel good and I know that I wouldn't. Do you feel what I'm saying? Man, this is a good night to be alive. Let somebody know. Share this broadcast to somebody and let them know that Dr. Kiefer is in the house. Dr. Kiefer is crunk up. Dr. Kiefer is pumped up. Do you feel what I'm saying? Guess what, y'all? I went through a normal experience just like any and everybody else. I had a very terrible message and very terrible phone call before I came on. But guess what we're going to do with that? We're going to ball that up. We're going to spit it out. We're going to say,
Bluetooth disconnected.
That means to get the out of my way. Do you feel what I'm saying? We're feeling good about what's going on in the spirit realm tonight. Yeah, tonight we're going to be talking about the luminaries. We're going to be talking about the sun and the moon. And we're going back to the book of Enoch in chapter number 70. I believe we left off at verse number 9. And we were hitting some real topics on top of topics with that. But that's okay because we're about to hit back where we left off at. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. You guys got to get your questions together in the chat. Ask me anything that you want to ask me. I'll look at your question. If it sounds good enough for me to answer, guess what I'm going to do? Answer it. We're feeling good tonight. Yeah, we are sponsored tonight by all of you people that care enough to sow into this ministry. If you want to sow into this ministry, all you got to do is go to PayPal. That's right. Go to PayPal. Type in paypal.me, /Dawn of Prophecy 777. 3 sevens. That's right. PayPal.me /Dawn of Prophecy 777. Or conventionally, you can go to the Cash App, hit the $ and type in Chief Apostle Kiefer. Kiefer is spelled Kepha. Man, let me tell you something. We are not a ministry or a school that believes in gimmicks. So whatever you give is sufficient to what we do. Do you feel what I'm saying? We don't have any government grants. We're not upheld by any money launderers. We don't even have a big benefactor. The benefactors are you, the listeners out there that are supporting us in every aspect of the word support. Do you hear what I'm saying? So we're letting you know right up front that this program does not happen unless you contribute to us. Do you feel what I'm saying? Hey, the goal for this particular next 2 months, we're trying to raise a certain amount of money because we're trying to pay for this program for 1 whole year. All of you guys that are on YouTube that benefit from what we listen to, all of you guys that are on Facebook that benefit to what we do, all of you guys that are on X, formerly known as Twitter, and all of you guys that are on Twitch. Listen, this program would not be happening if we did not have support from you. So prayerfully consider sowing, giving, contributing into the work that we're doing, because guess what? Ooh, it's funky like a monkey up in here. Woo! Oh, the American dream, Dusty Rhodes, he used to say that I've dined and wined with kings and queens, and I've slept in alleys and ate on pork and beans. Do you feel what I'm saying? I done been there, done that. I done lived a life of luxury, and I've also lived a life of struggle. And that's even more the reason why you need to help us do what we do. And to put a bug in your ear, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Woo, good God Almighty. Man, we are in a spiritual warfare if I've ever seen one. I'm telling you, the people of the Most High are right now in a battle. We have to hold it together, especially you women. That's right, my sisters. You got to hold it together out there. You got to really put yourself together. Don't depend on a man, and live your life like you know how to live. Do you heard what I'm saying? There's no chains holding you. There is nothing stopping you from being exactly what you need to be. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the sisters. Brothers, don't get mad out there. Don't get mad at me, brothers, because the sisters are the essence of the core of everything that we do. They're the core and the essence of everything that we do. Now, if you're watching me on Facebook pages, and what I mean by Facebook pages, if you're watching me on Dr. Kifa Israel, Dr. Kifa bin Israel page, if you are in the chat, more than likely I will not be able to see what you're putting in the chat. But if you're watching me on Kingdom Building Institute and Ministry page, as you put stuff up, I will be able to see it. Facebook pages has not figured out how to work out certain things. So guess what? We're not going to be able to see your comments tonight, but you're welcome to leave as many comments as you want to leave tonight. I don't know why, but I feel led by the Spirit to talk to the sisters just a tad bit tonight and let you know that everything's going to be all right. This is going to be a wonderful experience for you somewhere down the line. Do you hear what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my crazy family, all of my nutcase family in Jamaica. Whew. Love every last one of y'all. Y'all may not agree with me, and some of you may not be down with me on everything, but I love you. Do you heard what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Do you heard me? I heard me. Okay. And listen, yeah, all them other ones down there in North Carolina. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Woo! Spinning like a helicopter. Yeah, a little Petey Pablo for y'all. Some of y'all don't know nothing about the Petey Pablo. Yeah, boy, Fayetteville live. Fayetteville strong. Do you heard what I'm saying? North Carolina, love you guys. Love y'all with a passion. Do you hear what I'm saying? And to all my new family in the Pacific Northwest, that includes Sacramento, California, San Francisco, Portland, Oregon, Medford, Oregon. That's right, Vancouver, Washington, Washougal, Washington County, love y'all. Beaverton, the home of Nike. The home of the Nike Corporation. You know, the ones that have the Air Jordans, the one that's got King LeBron James, the one that's got Kobe. Do you hear what I'm saying? Man, I'm living the life, y'all. I'm living the life and I'm living golden, like Jill Scott likes to say. Living my life like it's golden. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Charlie Wilson say, yeah, outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. I feel that in the spirit. I feel that in the spirit. Knock me clean, knock me out. Knock me like you never knocked me before. Somebody got to jump up. Woo! Can you catch me? Can you catch me? Woo! Oh my goodness, I'm feeling a heart attack. I'm the Fred Sanford of the airways tonight. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, baby. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. Oh, this the big one. Yes, it is. We're living in the big time. We're living in the big time. Y'all ready for some teaching tonight? Are y'all ready for some teaching tonight? Yeah, man. I feel real good. Who's got Mike Tyson in the big fight, y'all? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Who's got Mike Tyson? Because I believe that boy is going to knock Jake Paul out. Who's got Mike Tyson? I got Mike Tyson. All my money, all my coins, all my chick licks is on Mike Tyson. Yeah, babe. Mike Tyson just as strong as P. Diddy is guilty. Do you hear what I'm saying? Mike Tyson is just as strong as P. Diddy is guilty. You know, they used to say R. Kelly wasn't guilty, but look where he wound up. P. Diddy, you get it, boy. You did it. Oh, my goodness. Y'all ready for some teaching tonight? Because I'm ready to get some teaching out the way. Let me get my stage set up. Let me get my stage set up for tonight. Y'all know we coming out of the book of Enoch, chapter 70. We're coming out of the book of Enoch, chapter 70. Great intro tonight. We want to thank all the people that sponsor us for everything that we do. This is just for you. Hallelujah. Woo! We are in the know and in the now. Thank y'all for joining me on tonight. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Tracy Lett. I know that you feel good. We're feeling wonderful about what we're doing. Shalom and blessings to every last one of you out there. I really appreciate the support that you all give us. Yeah, we're getting ready to get into some teaching. We're in the book of Enoch, chapter 70. Those of you that remember, or better yet, that were with us the last time when we started this series on last week, I concur and I advise you all to go back and listen to the program that we did on I think it was on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, but whatever day it was, the last program that we did, we started on the portals and the different things. As a matter of fact, I am going to start in verse number 8, even though we left off at verse number 9. I'm going to start in verse number 8. It is going to take us into where we need to be tonight. Okay. Verse number 8 in chapter 70 of the book of Enoch. And it reads, when the sun rises in the heaven, he comes forth through that fourth portal 30 mornings in succession and sets accurately in the fourth portal in the west of heaven. Verse number 9. And during this period, the day becomes daily longer and the night nightly shorter to the 30th morning. Now, significance in what I'm reading, the significance is the sun. The sun has been explained to us as the circumference of heaven. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Where am I going with that? That means that heaven itself is a big place. It's huge. It's humongous. It is a portal in itself of doom, destruction, and pleasure. Do you hear what I'm saying? There are all kind of things that happen when we start talking about heaven in the 30 mornings. Heaven in the sun setting is in the fourth portal. If you guys stick with me tonight, we're going to go into what the fourth portal actually is. The fourth portal, see, that kind of just lets me know that there are many perspectives and dimensions to the heavenly realm. Many perspectives and dimensions in the heavenly realm. Just like we have many and many angles and many views of a lot of different things, so does God. So does Yah. Yah has many different angles of his perspective of human life and where we are supposed to be and what we're supposed to be doing. Do you hear what I'm saying, people? Let's go to verse number 10. Let's walk this thing out. Verse number 10. On that day, the day is longer than the night by a ninth part. And the day amounts exactly to 10 parts, and the night to 8 parts. Wait a minute. 10 and 8. You put that together, what do you get? The number 18. The number 18 is a number of transformation. I want to help you all tonight. It's a number of transformation. It's a number that the Spirit of God uses to bring us into the unnatural common favor of the supernatural. I need y'all to help me just a little bit. An uncommon favor of the natural into the supernatural. Now, it is no secret. It is no secret that when prophecy goes forth, we go into different dimensions of supernatural knowing. It's no secret. That's the reason why when Yehoshua, Jesus was on the stake, okay, when he was about to die, he said, Father, I commit my spirit unto thee. Father, I commit my spirit unto thee. So that meant that he went into a dimension or a portal, if you will. That portal, oh, y'all don't like me. That portal was the fourth portal where everything operates and enumerates itself in the number 30. And then we come back over here to the 10th days or the 10th parts of the 8 parts. Okay, 10 parts of the 9th part into the night. Help me, somebody. That means Jesus, if you will pardon my inscription real quick. Jesus went to the lower parts of the earth, descended so that he could ascend and leave gifts unto men. That means that he went into those parts to do just that. In those parts, we see the exactness of his power and the rising of the sun by his spirit. I'm teaching on an elevated level because I know there's somebody out there that hears what the Spirit is saying to the church. Verse number 11. And the sun rises from that fourth portal and sets in the fourth and returns to the fifth portal of the east 30 mornings and rises from it and sets in the fifth portal. Here we are walking in those portals, but we're being directed by the sun, S-U-N. We're being directed by the sun, S-U-N. Uncommon favor, the supernatural. What's supernatural and what's so unnatural about this is that no one physically can stand in front of the sun, nor can it stand the rays of the sun. Now, what does that have to do with you prophetically? There is no one that has the ability to stand in front of the Most High. and his glory, full of sin, full of operational evil, full of deception and debauchery. Nobody. Let me finish reading this thing out. It says, and then the day becomes longer by 2 parts and amounts to 11 parts. Oh my God. And the night becomes shorter and amounts to 7 parts. We know the number 7 is the number of completion to Yah. We know that. But what is the number 11? What does this represent, especially in this prophetic message that we're getting tonight? The number 11 is the number that was left of the disciples at the time after Judas Iscariot supposedly killed himself. And I say supposedly because if you read in the book of Acts, we see that his bowels came out of his body before his neck was even torched. Supposedly. Or can I use the word allegedly? Can I use that word allegedly? Because allegedly he killed himself. But we don't really know. We won't know until we get to heaven. We have assumed, and because of the physical position that Judas was in and the debauchery that he performed, that he hung himself. That's what we are doing. But is that really what happened? We really don't know. I'm not here to have a debate about that, but I'm looking at the numbers and why the amount of 11 parts is so important, because the 11 parts brings an incomplete diadem into our spiritual structure. The number 11 brings an incomplete diadem into our spiritual structure. Help me, somebody. Woo! All right, Elahara, I see you. I see you. Let's get you up there. Yeah, the sun itself has healing measure, healing matter. I just want to talk to y'all for a half a second and get there. Those of you that are looking for physical healing, that you're praying for physical healing, the number 11 represents you in the incompleteness of your healing. Hear me now. Hear me now. The number 11 represents you in the incompleteness of your healing. Now, if you want a healing, the first healing has to come through your mind. Oh, I'm getting ready to teach y'all and show you something. If you want a healing, the first healing has to come through your mind. You have to know that you are healed. Talk to me, somebody. You have to know that you are healed. And if you know that you're healed, guess what's going to happen? That's when the completion of Yah can take over and will take over your life. Now, I know that's kind of hard for some of y'all to swallow. I know that's kind of rough for some of you to understand, but your healing is in the palm of your hand and is in the knowledge of your head. That's why some of you need to walk in total completeness. But you're not walking in total completeness because you're walking in the understanding of man. You're walking in the understanding of man. You've walked you've missed the cornerstone of the dimensional portal to go beyond that which you can understand as a human. You're thinking as a human, but you need to think as your heavenly Father would think. You need to think as Yah would place it. Where are you at? In Christianity, we make the mistake of naming and claiming it. We have to understand that it is not about naming and claiming. It is about walking into what has already taken place. What is somewhere in those portals from the east and the west, we have already existed. We have already happened. We're trying to catch up with that. We're trying to find out about that. Oh, does somebody know what I'm talking about this evening? We're trying to catch up with that, and we're trying to walk into that. We're trying to find out where we're at. We're trying to find out the peace of mind, the peace of direction. Let me read verse number 13. And it returns to the east, and it enters into the sixth portal, and rises and sets into the sixth portal, and 130 mornings on account of its sign. The number 6 is the number of man. The number 6 is the number of man. Let me repeat myself on this broadcast tonight. The number 6 is the number of man. The number 6 is the number of man. We have associated the number 6 with the devil, and we have associated the number 666 with the devil. I'm about to mess y'all up tonight. We're getting ready to go to the book of Revelation. Hold your spot where you're at right there. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter number 13. Got to prove myself tonight. Got to prove myself tonight. The book of Revelation, chapter number 13. Now, I'm going to be reading from another Hebrew version. So I want you, I don't want y'all to condemn me. I don't want you smart people coming out rocking my head. Okay? Let's go to Revelation 13, and let's explain this in a little bit detail. Okay? Let's work this thing out tonight. I'm going to go all the way down to verse number 18. Y'all ready to get your bubble busted? Verse number 18. Here is the wisdom. He who has understanding, let him calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666. Wait a minute. We got a problem. We got a problem here. His number is the number of man. His number is the number of man. Wow. So you mean to tell me that Hasatan, Satan, doesn't own the number 6? He doesn't own the number 666? Absolutely not. What this means is, in the sake, and the luminary tells us, in the luminaries, we can see this. What this does is puts us at risk. Do you not know that Satan, Satan, is jealous of the creation of Yah? That's you. So what he's going to do, he's going to come in as one of us. As one of us. He's going to come in. He's going to blend in as one of us. Oh, my goodness. Help me, somebody. Beware. Beware. The Bible tells us, trust in no flesh, for flesh has been infiltrated. Flesh has been infiltrated. Not only does the book of Enoch let us know about these numerologies and the setting of the numerologies through the luminaries, but it lets us know that the Nephilim, that were a production of the fallen angels and the daughters of Yah, the women, they produced the Nephilim, giants upon the earth. They talk about those giants in the book of Genesis in the 6th chapter. They were men of renown. They were men of great stature, of great knowledge, and great spiritual prowess. Hello, somebody. Earth had been polluted. That is the reason why God destroyed the earth during the time of Noah, because of the pollution. Y'all better hear me. And here we come back in Revelation 13, In verse number 18, let me read it again one more time for all you smart people out there. He said, here's the wisdom. Here is wisdom. Here is the wisdom. He who has understanding, let him calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. I could stop right there. I could stop right there. It is the number of man. It is the number of man. What day was man created? On the sixth day. So again, I say to us that are pondering, Satan will disguise himself. He will make himself to look like one of us, to talk like one of us. As a matter of fact, the book of Second John, going down, give or take about the 15th verse and beyond, lets us know that there will be many antichrists, anti-messiahs, and they came out from us, but they did not stay with us. Oh, I'm trying to talk something here. They came out from us. So don't be surprised if you have people that walk with you, talk with you, and look like you, that embrace you, but they stab you in the back. Don't be surprised if betrayal is the destiny for your circumstance in life. Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't be surprised at the people who betray you in your life. Betrayal does not come from strangers. Betrayal comes from people that you know. I hate to bust your bubble tonight, but it's the people that you know that will destroy every dream that you have. It is the people that you know that will take you through a journey or a ride, if you will. Woo! See, in the old Baptist church, in the country, you know, I did this on Sabbath, last Sabbath, but in the old country church, you know, they sung a song that kind of depicted everything. It said, "Sign me up for the Christian Jubilee. Write my name on the roll. I've been changed since the Lord has lifted me. Oh, I want to be ready when Jesus comes." Some of y'all have to understand that you got to go through betrayal in order to be written in the book. And you have to understand the closest people in your life are the key to your success, because your downfall will lead to your success. I don't know who I'm talking to on this evening or what your circumstance and what you're going through, but betrayal becomes and it befits you. It is betrayal that walks with you and gives you the motivation to do what you have to do. It is betrayal. I want to thank every hater that has ever been in my life. I want to thank all of you. Thank you for letting me be myself again, because you elevated me. You pumped me up to my next level. Looking at the devil. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Standing on the floor. Shut the front door. Thank you for letting me be myself again. That's what we do. You see how the foolishness of preaching brings us into the understanding of knowing? Some of y'all are laughing at me because that you're looking at the choice of what I'm saying to you. It is the foolishness of preaching, even though I'm teaching you too. It is the foolishness of preaching that brings us into the knowing of this great thing that we call the gospel. Satan has disguised himself, and he has put himself in a trajectory that is beyond our understanding because he's with us. He's with us. He's standing over us. He is trying to be a part of what we are doing. He wants to be with us so bad because he's jealous of the creation of God. Did you hear what I'm saying to you? He's jealous of the creation of God. And because he's jealous of the creation of God, he's trying to come into the numerology. He's trying to come into the numerology. I'm feeling the spirit tonight. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to get a chance to finish this. I'm doing everything I can to get into this thing and finish it as much as I know how. But I just can't finish it all because I feel the spirit of the Most High just leading me and prompting me tonight. I feel the spirit leading and prompting me tonight. I need to prophesy. I got a word to come out tonight. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, I feel the spirit of the Most High coming in there. I don't know who's on YouTube, but I want somebody to say hello to me on YouTube. Raise your hand on YouTube. I'm feeling something tonight. Raise your hand on YouTube. I want to speak to you. I want to speak prophetically to you. Where you at? Come on, somebody. Talk to me. Where you at, YouTubers? I need to walk with you. I need to talk with you. Isn't he good? Isn't he good all the time? Isn't it wonderful that we serve an undaunted and unmatchless God? We serve a God of many different dimensions. We serve a God that is unstoppable. We serve an omnipresent, omnipotent God. He is the great I am. In the Hebrew, we say that he is Iyah, Asha, Iyah. Help me, somebody. The numerology of the capital letters of YHWH or YHUH brings us to hand, behold, hand. The great mystery, the secret of his knowing. The power of undaunted, undivided, and unmatchless intelligence. His aura by itself brings us into an understanding that blows our mind. Think it not strange that we are seeing the times that we are seeing. We are close to his coming back. And yet, the blood of his people has not believed. Yet they believe he is a great prophet, but they do not understand that he is the ultimate prophet. He is the apostle of our faith. He is the bishop of our gathering. He's the shepherd of our souls. But yet, there's still not an understanding. There's still not an understanding, but we have to understand that he is the ultimate sacrifice for everything that we do. For everything that we do and everything that we are and everything that we shall be. He is all of that and then some. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but if you heard everything that I said tonight, even in this teaching, even in this discussion, and you want to know him for yourself on a personal measure, and you want to know who he is, you want to know what he does, you want to know what the equation is to your life, I want you to repeat after me. Say, Father, I have sinned. Father, I have sinned. Father, I have sinned, and I have come to know knowledge, and I did not do it on purpose because I did not understand what for I was doing it. But I realize that you died for me, that you died on a dirty stake for my sins, that you died for my belief of now. And I believe that on 3 days you spent time in a grave. In 3 days. And the tomb was rolled away and you walked away with all power in your hand. You walked away with all power you walked away with all power in his hands. Now, if you believe that with me, then we technically call you saved. But the next step is to be with a righteous teacher in this hour, to be with the power of the Holy Ghost in this hour, to be with somebody that can activate you and recognize the God that is in you and the power of the gifts that have been laid upon you. You find somebody like that, and not only will you walk in the kingdom, but you will walk in understanding. Oh my goodness, you're welcome to stay here with me. You're welcome to walk in the way of KBI, of Kingdom Building Institute. You're welcome to listen to my outrageous and outlandish and funky teachings. Did you hear what I'm saying? And if you want to join me in this endeavor of walking through the Spirit, I want you to email me. Yeah, that's right, email me. All lowercase letters, Dr. Dr. Kefa, Kepha, Ben, Ben, Israel, Israel, the number 77 at Comcast.net. Let me say that one more again. Somebody didn't hear what I said. All lowercase letters, Dr. Dr. Kefa, Kepha, Ben, Ben, Israel, Israel, the number 77 at Comcast.net. Email me. Give me a prayer request. Give me a shout out. Even let me know what's going on with you. I can almost guarantee you that if I see your email, I promise we're going to get back with you. Boy, this has been a glorious night. This has been a glorious night. We are rejoicing because Yahuwah, Yahweh, Jehovah has lifted up his countenance upon our face. He's lifted it up to let us know that he is worthy to be praised. Wherever you're at right now, you ought to be lifting your hands and praising the power of the Most High. You ought to be lifting up his knowledge, his wisdom, and his understanding. Woo! Great is he. Greater is he that is within us than he that is within the world. We have hope tonight. In the midst of everything that's going on around us and everything that we see that is bad or good or different or imperfect, we have hope tonight. We're shouting because we have made it to the edge of the end. And because we're at the edge of the end, we're going to finish the rest of this race. We're going to finish the rest of this race, y'all. Did you hear what I'm saying? We're going to finish this thing. If you're foolish enough to believe what I say, guess what? It is the foolishness of preaching that confounded the wise. It is the foolishness of preaching that has set us apart from that of simplicity to the next level of immortality. I'm ready to go to the next level, somebody. Not just a level, but I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to take this thing beyond my own understanding and beyond anything that you could ever dream of. Yeah, boy, we doing it different this time. We doing the big timer. We doing the big timer stuff now. You know why? Because we serve a big timer God. We serve a God that is ready to give us all things. He said in Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be what? Added unto you. So if you're looking for a blessing, I want you to believe with me that if you seek the kingdom tonight, all power belongs to you. If you seek the kingdom tonight, I dare you to do the most indifferent thing that you've ever done in your life, which is believe in something that you can't see and know that it's going to bless you unexpectedly. That's right, Elahara. They don't understand. Uncommon favor brings about a complete blessing. Uncommon favor. Let's think beyond the box. Let's take it outside and let's make it happen better than what we have ever seen before. I believe that this is the time of renewal. I also believe this is a time of restoration. We're going to continue to be in the book of Enoch, and we're going to continue to bring you into those portals and into those dimensions. I know that there's some of you out there right now that are ready to go into the next level of those dimensions and those portals. You're ready to take it into the next level of the dimensions and the port. Did you hear what I'm saying to you? You're ready to go into the next level and the next dimensions of the portals and the levels. I'm telling you, I'm excited for you, as if you were a bird on a chirp or a child coming out of my wife's womb. I'm excited because you are being birthed into a season and into an hour of uncommon favor. I can't explain it all. I don't have enough time. I'm on a limited time stake tonight, or any night for that matter. So I can only tell you what the Spirit is showing me for now. And what he's showing me is greater things ye shall do. Greater things ye shall do. Whew. If that don't lift your spirits up, I don't know what will. I don't know what you need. I don't know why you need it. But I know that you got it. And it's ready to shape you and mold you. Who am I talking to tonight? Who am I talking to tonight? I'm prophesying to you. Whoever you are, you need to step up right now, because I'm prophesying to you. I'm letting you know that even though the winds have come and they have blown your dreams away, God said, I'm getting ready to unearth you and build you back up. I'm going to build you back up. This is your hour. This is your time. If you've never believed in God before, believe in him now, because he has woke you up with a purpose for your life. He's woke you up with a purpose for your life. Adversity must come. But the dimension of the fourth portal has given you an escape. I'm speaking directly to your spirit man. The direction of the fourth portal has given you an escape this hour. It looks bleak and it looks impossible. But yeah, we serve a God of impossibilities. We serve a God of impossibilities. He's ready to give you that miracle, not a miracle, but that miracle. The one you've been praying for, the one you've been waiting for. I'm inspired tonight because there is a blessing that is beyond blessing that is ready to overtake you, and it's going to blow your mind. Whew. I don't have that much time. I may have about 2 more minutes left in this broadcast. I'm waiting for somebody to stick their hand up. The spirit of prophecy is all over me right now. Catch it while the wave is moving. The water is shaking and it's stirred up. Come and stick your foot in the water. If you don't stick your foot in the water, it's okay, because guess what? God has still got an answer for you. And the answer is yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It is in the power of his answer. And it is in the walk of your obedience tonight. It's in the walk of your obedience tonight. Bishataraboshe. Ikananamashekedabosha. Bishataraboshataraboshe. Hallelujah. We're inspired by your word. We're inspired by your truth. We are inspired by your presence. It is your presence that we reverence. It is your presence that we feel. It is your presence that we equate to. It is your presence. It is your presence. It is your power. It is your power. Glory. I'm out of time, but I'm not out of word. I'm out of time, but I'm not out of word. And I'm not out of revelation tonight because the best is yet to come. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but guess what? The best is yet to come. Listen, join me again as I come back and reappear on this particular platform on Friday evening at the same time. Hit me at the same channel, and we're going to do this again. I love every last one of you. Shalom to you.